are live from the Texan Lobby Studio here at the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas. It is Ctfm, Coffee Tea Friendly and Me, brought to you each and every Wednesday by Hunt Regional Healthcare. And folks, we do have her back again as our co-host, one Sheila Ellis.
Hello.
And we have, what was it, the next one would be Discount
Wheel and Tire.
That's right, folks. We are here for a show that a lot of people, Sheila, a lot of viewers are watching what we're doing with this particular show, and I like it. I really, not because I'm in this seat and you're but people are liking the guests that we're having. We have a great guest today.
Yes, we do.
And folks, I just want to stop here and say to Barbara Horan, thank you,
yes,
because we are really blessed to be in a venue that she brought to Greenville, Texas. You know, her being from Greenville, she decided to give it back to Greenville, and we're so glad that she did. And you know what? We have been very successful. The two platforms that my business partner and I, Gabe Medina, who is the producer of this show, we've been very blessed, and we try to each and every time we get a blessing is to thank God for it.
Oh, yes.
And then so at this time, we always want to stop in the morning and give thanks to God Almighty for us.
Yes.
So at this time, would you do our invocation?
I sure will.
All right.
Thank you. Let's bow our heads. Dear Heavenly Father, we just thank you so much for this beautiful day. We thank you, Lord, for our guests that are coming in today to take their time to share their lives and share their faith and their hopes and dreams, Lord. And we're just so grateful that we have this opportunity to have Friendly Live and have him share what's going on in the community and help him share what other people are doing in serving the community, Lord. And we just thank you for that. Lord, we thank you for the power of prayer, and we thank you, Lord, for your gift of salvation. And we ask this in your holy name. Amen.
Amen. Whoa, I tell you, I think today's show is one of those female shows.
Oh, is it?
We're
Yeah.
going to find out, because we're coming back for CTFM here at the Texan Theater Lobby Studio with, Lori Cope is coming. So y'all come back with us.
Hi, I'm Kathy with Long Branch Dental Center. Lumineers are porcelain glass shells that fit over the top of your teeth and give them a dynamite look. You can change the shape, the size, and the color. So call today to ask about Lumineers. Long Branch Dental Center, making North Texas more beautiful, one smile at a time.
And we are live from the Texan Lobby Studio at the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas. I say this every Wednesday, and it's so wonderful that we can say something that will help someone else. You know what that is? Hunt Regional Healthcare.
Oh, of
God,
course.
we can talk about
amazing.
They can help someone.
They are amazing.
Yes.
We love them.
Yes, and then there is also another supporter, if you will, another sponsor, and that is
Discount
Wheel and Tire. And as a matter of fact, thank you, Jeff. In fact, I want y'all to keep Jeff in your prayers.
Yes.
He's still not totally out of the woods, so to speak, but keep him in your prayers. And I want to say a big thank you to Glenn, Mac, everybody, Mom, everybody at Discount Wheel and Tire for taking care of Teresa's little wagon.
Yes.
She got her She's just so happy.
Oh, is she?
Oh, yeah. Everything is good. Mama's happy, so everything's happy.
Yes,
All right,
yes.
So what we're going to do right now, we're going to introduce you to a young lady that I've known for quite some time.
Yes.
And she represents an organization. If you have any doubt about what goes on with children in a courtroom, I tell you, Lori Cope, you know what goes on.
Sure
You
do.
know
Right.
what. Lori Cope with CASA.
Yes,
Isn't that great?
yes.
Yeah. So how are you?
I'm great.
I'm
Glad
so-
to have you here.
Thank you.
And so there's things happening with CASA every day.
Oh, yeah.
Every day. So, all right.
Every day.
All right.
Our volunteers are working very hard to advocate for these kids who, by no fault of their own, have ended up in this overwhelmed foster care system.
Yes.
And so our volunteers are an independent voice for these kids. And so, yeah, every day they are working with these kids, not only for the courtroom so that the judge can hear that volunteers' recommendations and concerns.
Right.
They're visiting with these kids, talking
Yes.
with their teachers, their counselors, their doctors, their foster parents, everybody involved so that they can really keep the best interest in mind for these
Right.
kids.
And
Right.
CASA was founded on those principles.
Oh, definitely.
You know, and I remember back years ago, and I don't know if you're Prather.
Celeste Prather, his
Celeste.
birthday is today.
Oh, happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday,
Yes.
Celeste.
Yes.
Yes.
What a wonderful lady.
Oh, yeah.
When I remember when I guess she started the local chapter.
She did in
here.
2002.
In
So we're
Wow.
celebrating our 20th year.
Yeah,
this fall.
2002, right.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I thought, you know what? She had such a vision.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
And
that-
it's still, and now you're there, and you see what she saw,
Yeah.
and other people are now coming in and seeing what the vision really is.
Yeah.
right, right.
And it's such a support organization for
It
children.
is,
Yeah.
it is. And it's so good that you're here and to do what you do. We're so grateful.
Well, I'm grateful for all of our volunteers.
Yes.
And I got a terrific staff and board also to lead this organization. But it's these volunteers who are the boots on the ground
Yes.
for these kids.
And that is important, and volunteers, are what make up a 501c3.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That's a number, but the workers, the people that have the passion.
Right,
if
you have
will,
to have the
they
passion.
have the passion. They're there, so yeah, that's awesome. It is
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
But with all of that going on, I remember different fundraisers that had. What was the one with the hands on the apron? It was
Oh, yeah, that was Justice is Served.
Justice is Served.
Yes.
Yeah, and that was really fun and everything. And we've done the bags, bingo, badges
Oh, wow.
event. We've
Yes.
done a fairy dust princess ball. So we do fundraisers that we think would meet what the community's kind of want
Sure.
to see. So we do have a fundraiser this Saturday.
This Saturday,
Oh.
and it's going to be a pretty good one because it's something that everybody's doing. Everybody loves it.
Yeah.
Cornhole Tournament.
Oh, the
Cornhole
Cornhole Tournament. And
Tournament.
where is that going to be?
It's going to be at the Wolf City
Okay.
High School Gymnasium. We learned from last year because it was raining that the indoors is best. So it
Yes.
will be indoors at the
Okay.
gym. And doors open at 11, bags fly at 12 noon. It's the terminology.
I like that. That is
Bags
fun.
Yeah, and so we're also, this year, we got a brand new thing where we're going to do a kind of a halftime full court hole-in-one contest. So a person,
Now do what now?
How do you
I
do
know.
that?
Anybody can come and buy 2 bags for $10.
Okay.
And if they make a hole-in-one on that cornhole board, they win a big prize.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to practice.
Start practicing. Definitely.
Listen, I've played that game one time. And my bags thought they were at a ski jump.
I know, I know. There's
Oh, yeah.
finesse. There is a lot of
and
finesse.
especially when you have a grandson come right behind you. And go,
Yeah, I know. It goes right in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in my days, it was called just beanbag. We played
Right,
Beanbag.
right.
Beanbag,
And
yeah.
now,
Yeah.
it's cornhole.
It's a
and
big
so-
deal now.
It's
I
a
mean, they
very
make
big deal.
those
Oh, we have beautiful boards.
Yeah.
boards, really.
Yeah. But we're also having silent auction, and we have got some terrific
Oh,
silent
really?
auction items.
Awesome.
We are having pulled pork and hot dogs in the concessions.
Oh,
and
yummy,
it's just by
yummy.
donation. Ever how much you want to give? We're having event T-shirts for sale. We've got a lot going on.
Oh, that
A
sounds
lot going on.
fun. That
Yeah.
really does sound fun.
Keep going.
So anyway, we're keeping going. I hope everybody can come out.
Oh,
Even if
yes.
they can only stay for a little while
Sure.
and watch this action, because it can get pretty fun.
I know.
With some of these who are really serious about cornhole,
Right.
and some that are out there just to have fun. And it's
I
just
know,
a
and the
great
kids
mix.
love to watch that.
Oh yeah, it is. It's a good day, but the main thing is we're raising money for CASA and the work that
Exactly.
we do. So
Yes.
that's very important.
It's very, very important.
And like any
Nonprofit.
Hey, not with friendlyradio.com, nonprofit. But with any nonprofit, there's one thing that each and every one of us like, and that's donations.
Yes.
Donations and fundraising.
Yes,
But
exactly.
when it comes to donations, okay, it's not the amount. That's what we always try to let people. It's not the amount. It's the thought behind.
Exactly.
What you give,
Yes,
what you give.
yes.
I always like to tell people, just make any donation that's meaningful to you.
You.
And that you're able to do.
Right,
We
right.
know those stories about people who they, give $10
Sure.
and that's most of their income.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just so
Yes.
any amount is so appreciated, because what we're learning in CASA is that all of our grant funding is going to be decreasing as next year and then the second year comes on. So we are more tasked to raise our own monies to operate.
Right, and it's a time in life when nonprofits are really targeted by taxes, whatever. Because Gabe and I went and had our taxes done. We were told that the IRS, and I don't know if I'll have to verify it with Gabe, but they're discouraging. They want to discourage any giving to a 501c3.
Oh, I
And I'm
know,
like,
that's
no,
terrible.
No,
That's so
wait a
terrible.
minute, wait a minute.
Yes,
Uh,
yes.
Because we're all in this together.
We're all
Right,
in it
right.
together.
And
Together.
there's so many people that are giving in this community and willing to do this.
Oh,
You know,
yes.
and they really give nice gifts. You know, even if it's gift cards to eat at a pizza place, to an expensive handbag.
Oh, yes.
You know,
Right.
and shoes with no lace.
Yeah, she got Jip. Hootie's got the laces. But now, what time for tournament and
Yeah, so the doors open at 11. They
Okay.
come out there and start getting their lunch, food, and look around at the silent auction. But the actual tournament starts at 12 noon.
Okay.
It's double elimination for the teams. And so the tournament's going to be going on. And that's just fun to watch. But then again, that thing about the free shot, I don't know, the
Hole in
halftime
one.
thing.
Yes.
Hole in one.
Hole in
thank
Hole
you.
in one.
a bag and one, whatever.
Bag and
whatever.
one.
Yes.
You gotta- and so 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock
Is when it starts.
And
Okay.
it's at the high school.
In
At Wolf-
Wolf City.
Wolf
in,
City.
In Wolf
Yes.
City. In
Right.
Wolf City.
Yes. Right.
In a gymnasium.
Right, because we serve kids of the whole county. We're not just in Greenville.
Exactly,
so,
right.
We sometimes venture out to the other cities within
That's
the
good,
county.
that's good.
And we appreciate their support on things as well.
Yes.
Well, thank you.
Yes, thank you
very
so much.
Because you always, when you come, she has so much good
I
information.
know, really.
And,
it's such a good
I
cause.
guess you'll put the, put the comments in
Yes.
below.
Oh, I will.
Okay, good.
And also, too, stay in touch with us because she's local.
Yes, she is.
Right?
She's
just
right down
the street.
the
so,
street.
Right.
Yeah.
And if there's anything that Friendly News or friendlyradio.com can do to help CASA, please, by all means. We're there.
I
We're there
know
for you.
that. I know that, and I
Yes.
appreciate it.
All right.
Yes, thank
All
you,
right.
Lori.
We are going to do a commercial break, right? Or a coffee break. Let's do a coffee.
Let's do a coffee break, yeah.
And then who's coming? Who's our next?
Oh, it's a secret.
Oh, it's the I call him the Wolf Man.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
He's
yes.
Rick Parent is coming here. He's here in the house. Y'all come back with us.
Every truck and SUV is on sale at Platinum Chevrolet.
New 2021 Silverados start at only $37,999, or choose from new 2021 Trailblazers and buy for under $20,000.
Don't miss Truck Month at Platinum Chevrolet.
The recipe for great food is simple. Make it fresh. Wings to go in Greenville, where every order is a custom order made with fresh ingredients. Wings to go, 7818 Wesley Street in Greenville. Simply great wings.
Need a part for the right price? Look for that red and blue sign. Henley Auto Supply at 1510 Stonewall. Over 800,000 CarQuest parts to choose from. Domestic, European, and Asian parts. Henley Auto Supply at 903-455-1969. 455-1969. Henley Auto Supply has the right part to keep your vehicle running. And backed by the best hometown service. Henley Auto Supply. Great people, great products, great prices. Henley Auto Supply and CarQuest.
And we are live from the Texan Love Studio in downtown Greenville, Texas. I don't know what that was.
I don't know, but it was funny.
It wasn't CTFM. I ain't talking. I ain't talking. We are here at the Texan Lobby Studio for CTFM. Coffee Tea Friendly and me, brought to you each and every Wednesday by Discount Wheel and Tire
And Family First Home Healthcare.
Pretty close.
No.
Hunt Regional.
Oh, Hunt Regional. Yes, yes. I was just teasing. I just wanted to see if he was really
It's people
listening.
helping. It's people
Yes,
helping.
yes.
But we're here at the Texan Theater, and again, Barbara Horan.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes, beautiful.
Now, our next guest, you know him, I know, a lot of people know him, is a man I call the Wolf Man. I call him the Wolf.
That's a good, yeah.
Teresa calls him the Wolf Man.
Yeah, I can see that.
I just call him Rick, but he is an author. He's a lot of, Teresa says he's a Renaissance man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, she would know.
She would know.
Yes.
And with that said, Rick Parent, thank you for coming this morning.
Yes, thank you. So glad to have you here
What
today.
did she call me? I couldn't hear her over here, you know?
She loves Rick because Rick introduced her to Wendy, and he'll talk about Wendy.
Okay.
But this book that you've written is a great book. I've read it, but you're doing an audio or something. Let's talk about that.
Well, I'm finally getting around to it, and it's not a matter of reading it, because that takes all the fun out of it. So basically, I'm going over each chapter. It's a little bit more elongated, we'll say, a little more descriptive. I realize some things now that I didn't realize at first. Like when I named him, I couldn't think of a name. My wife wanted to name him Sitting Bull. How are you going to call him for dinner, you know? Sitting Bull, you know?
Folks, we're talking about his publication of Hunter Chronicles.
Yes, show him the book.
Yes. And this is the wolf that 17 and a half years?
17 and a half years.
That
Wow.
This wolf, the alpha, and him communicated unbelievably. And this book, and I'm going to say it right now on camera, I picked it up January the 1st at 9 o'clock in the morning. At January the 1st at 11:30 that evening, I finished the book. 'Cause
Wow.
You can't lay it down.
You can't lay it down.
But
I make him in Velcro. You know?
Rick, when you started this book, did you have any idea of what, after it was published, were you going, I don't know how it's going to do? What was your feeling?
I had no feeling. And the reason is, this lady who owns a music store in Alabama said, you know, well, we got on the subject. I told her about getting Hunter in the zoo, and she goes, can you write that down? And I said, I don't know, I've written songs, you know. And so she goes, just write that down, you know. And so I wrote it, typed it out, and sent it to her, and she goes, okay, can you tell other stories about them? And I'm going, if I have a reason. So every month, her newspaper that she printed would have a Hunter Chronicle in it.
Oh, that's
So
great.
I never went, where do I start? How am I going to conquer this, you know? And then after 6 years,
Sure.
you've got a book.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so it was never even on my plate. I was happy she'd send me a bunch of newspapers, and I'd look at the articles, I'd cut it out, and I'd make a little scrapbook. And then one day I'm playing tennis, and I said, so what do you do for a living? To one of my tennis ladies. And she says, oh, I'm an author.
Wow.
I'm a novelist. And I said, you're kidding. And she goes, no. You know, and I said, so, and joking, you know, playing tennis. I said, so how many bestsellers do we have? You know, New York Times, you know. And she goes, about 43. And the ball went right by me, and I went, what?
Wow.
And so, yeah, her name is Paris Afton Bonds. And she is an amazing human being. And she just got me in touch with Brian, and the next thing I knew, this book lands on the, well, we did 9 edits, so it wasn't like overnight.
So where did you meet her, as far as what state or?
Oh, Rockwall.
Oh, in Rockwall,
In the
okay.
Rockwall meetup group.
Okay.
You know, and so, I mean, but, you know, everything, like getting him, shouldn't have happened.
Oh, right.
That can't happen. You can't buy a wolf at a zoo.
Yes.
Okay? The odds of me putting up with my wife for the
At the
2
time.
years before this
At the time.
can't happen at the time. Yeah.
That's in that book.
Yeah.
Every time it says my wife at the time in parentheses.
That's good that you put her in there, though. I like that.
You know, believe me, I owe her on a lot of levels, but it was very difficult. She was, yeah, anyway. But this, so it was never a daunting task. It was daunting when I got the book. I looked at the book and went, oh my Lord, I wrote this?
Wow.
This can't be.
What a-
That's a God thing to me.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
of course. Again. And, you know, and we won the 2019 Best New Book of the Year.
Oh, yes. Congratulations.
It's his boy, it's his story.
I
you
know.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, and again, 10 months before Hunter died, I was sitting there going, I can't handle this. This guy and I are like attached
Right.
so tightly.
Right.
And I realize that nowadays I'm looking back at the first moments and I'm realizing how close we were. And
Wow.
I played an experiment one time. It's not in the book, but we were watching boxing together. He would go get a drink of water between rounds. So he comes back and I just went, I think I'm going to take him for a night walk tonight. And he looked over at me and ran to his leash.
Really? Wow. What an
So,
intelligent dog.
Then I started
Woof.
thinking, "Arr, you monkey." So, you know, the whole thing was just a lot of fun. Then and the most fun moment I've had with this, I was determined to do a rewrite because the ending, correct me if I'm wrong, is
Yes.
so profound.
Yes.
I had to put 2 more chapters in.
Really?
So, and I'm sitting there 10 months before Hunter died. Out of nowhere, a vet calls me. I had adopted there before, and he says, Rick, I've got a litter of baby wolves. Is there any way you can help us socialize them? And so that's where Windy came from.
Okay.
And Windsong is amazing.
Oh, she
I mean,
you know,
ran up to Teresa's like,
oh my. And she ran up to Teresa like she hadn't seen her, just loved her.
Really?
She wouldn't
Yeah.
leave her alone.
Wow.
And Rick says, you know what, that's amazing. And Teresa
Wow.
goes, what? He said, it's happened once before with someone else, another lady. And he said, Julie Horn.
Yes.
Now you. And so
Aw.
that wolf knew, Wendy knew that Teresa is in a grieving.
Yes.
She knew it.
Oh,
But,
yes.
you know, I got to stop and say one part of that book touched me, I guess, more than a lot of it. Is when the lady contacted you about her daughter her life dream was to be with a wolf, and here's Hunter, and Hunter's not up to it, right?
I was taking him out 3 times a day with a towel
Right,
underneath him.
right.
Oh,
So
really?
you could go to the bathroom.
Yes.
And this story is, man, it'll
Well, that's what I had to add to the end,
right,
you know.
right.
And that is a rough story to write.
And
Oh, I
this
can't imagine.
This little girl, her lifelong dream was to be a wolf, be around a wolf.
Hug and
But,
kiss
I mean,
and play
she
with
was,
the real wolf.
she had something was wrong with her.
Yeah, very wrong.
Yeah, she had some kind of disease or something. Anyway,
Okay.
just snip it and close it. Just tell it. It's wonderful.
Get the book.
Get the book.
Yeah, get the book.
Okay.
Yeah, get the book.
I do not like crying on
Yeah,
camera.
yeah.
This
Yes,
was-
we don't want to cry.
No.
It was
No.
amazing ending. But what I was going to say was I was going to California. I had written them, but I wanted to, as long as you're rewriting 2 chapters,
Yeah.
go through the book, make sure it's right.
Yes.
And so I'm sitting there in the airport on my birthday, reading the book, you know, and like this. And this lady who's obviously late for her airplane comes running over to me and goes, "You're going to love that book."
Oh, really?
And I went, "Thank you."
Thank you.
So, I mean, how do you beat that? That is like, that was a little God
yes.
wink for my birthday.
Yes, yes.
And,
nice birthday treat.
It was wonderful. But that story,
You got to read the book, because the story that I was talking about, this little girl, I mean, once you can see her, I could see Hunter not on that bed, but when you told him what was going to happen, and you go out and talk to that lady and her daughter about how Hunter's condition.
Yeah,
he opens the door, and guess who's sitting on the middle of the bed going,
Wow.
just looking at this little girl.
He couldn't even get up.
Oh.
No, he
Just
hadn't moved in 3 days.
3 days.
You know, here I am, this lady's got a sick daughter, and I looked and I said, "He's not doing real well." And she goes, "It doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
He's a real wolf, and she wants to play and hug and kiss him." And I went, "When you're right, you're right. He's right," and he wasn't there. And I get this cold chill, like, oh my God, he's fallen off the deck.
Oh, no.
You know, what's happened to him? Why is he not there? And I looked up, and there he's sitting in the middle of my bed going, "So, you want to meet a real wolf? You want to play? Bring it on." You know?
Wow.
And
I'll tell you.
Wow.
my jaw was on the floor.
Right.
I was taking pictures and going, where did this energy come from? You know?
Really,
And
really.
12 minutes after she left, he was dead.
Wow.
Hey, I'm telling you, this.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
It's,
And Rick is so, I know, he
goofy.
no goofy. I was
There's no
crazy.
words.
No, but he can describe something in this book. If you read the book, and when he starts talking, you go right back that quick to that
Really?
chapter.
Compliment. Thank
Right.
you.
Thank you.
Really?
It is. It's a great
Yes.
book, so.
Oh.
And we're not even going to talk
Wow.
about Wendy. Because Wendy, this wolf, oh God. I mean, when Teresa, Rick called because he knew about Teresa's grief. And so
Yes.
we went out, and he didn't know how Wendy was going to react. I didn't have any, and I surely didn't.
Sure.
But the minute she walked through that door, that wolf
He
knew
could sense.
what she had to do. And that was it. That was
Wow.
And she loves people loving her. So right now it's running about 98% of the people that meet her, she acts like that. It's like, but she's developed something else, and that is the please don't go look. And when people are leaving, they look back and she's,
Oh, she's got that face. Oh.
and they have more muscles in their face than a dog, so you do see expression.
Where can we get the book?
Yes.
Oh, Amazon. I'm going to be doing a signing at the
That
art
was what I was
gallery.
going to.
Oh, okay. That's what I was going to say.
Right.
Yeah, at the top of the gallery, the
at the
gallery.
top
Oh,
of
at the
gallery.
gallery. Okay, downtown.
Uptown 4.
I'm going to do that. So,
All right.
All right,
good.
sounds good.
It'll be
well,
a
thank you
week
so
or
much
two.
for
it's my pleasure.
coming
Anytime
here
I
and-
get to talk about him.
I know. I can't imagine. I can't. That wolf is like one. I've never imagined a wolf would do that.
And I'm not.
And to be so loving to others.
They're all loving. Wolves. There's never been a wolf attack on a human. Put that away. That was my biggest fear when my wife had to have him.
Okay.
And then when I got him, I went, oh my God. And I started reading, watching DVDs. They're the most amazing species in the world.
Really?
And people have no idea. I was at a gun show selling books. And a hunter came up and he said, I was up at a ranch in Wyoming. The man said, if you see a pack of wolves out there, just shoot them. He says, they're driving my cattle nuts.
Oh.
So he says, the next morning, sure enough, there's a wolf looking at me. And he says, and I leveled my rifle and I saw his face and his eyes. And he said, that thing had a soul.
Yeah, he couldn't do it.
I could not shoot that animal.
Yeah, and you know what? He told me that a wolf howl is the only howl that will not echo.
It's the only sound
Really?
that
Only
makes.
sound that will not echo.
I did not
And the
know
reason a wolf howls is to let the pack know
Yeah. Right.
Let the pack know where they are and that
Okay.
they're okay.
Okay.
And so if it echoed, the pack wouldn't know where they were.
Okay.
So the day after Hunter died, I heard his howl.
Oh.
Wendy had been a wreck, and she went straight to bed afterwards. It was like he told his pack, he broke the bonds of death to tell his pack where he was and that he was okay.
Wow.
He didn't tell you what he did before he heard Hunter howl, because a friend of his told him, he called him, and this is a story that he related to me. A friend of his called and said, "How you doing, Rick?" And he said, "Listen,
bad
best
question.
for 17 and a half years, and now he's gone." His friend says, "Why don't you go out in the back and just howl as loud as you can, as long as you can?" And guess what?
Well, he based that on what Hunter howled. Hunter howled for Jagger, which is a border collie he adored. And so it suddenly made sense, and I did it. And the howl came back.
Amazing
We're
story.
going to shut up because
Yes.
I don't want to tell the whole book. We want people to buy it.
And chapter 6, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Rick.
Thank you so much.
for coming. And I know you're going to come back because I feel like there's something
I
going
know,
on with
yeah.
Wendy.
Yeah, I
So-
need to know more about Wendy.
Right, we'll do that.
Yeah,
We're
me
coming
either.
back CTFM
Okay.
because I think Parks and Recreation is coming.
Okay.
Oh,
All
I think
right.
it is, right here
Okay.
on CTFM. Coffee, tea, friendly.
Company coming? Make sure they stay with us. At Best Western Plus, we'll treat them right. Like hot complimentary breakfast, spacious rooms, a glorious pool, fitness and business center, and best of all, a friendly staff. Our large, flexible meeting rooms are great for business and social get-togethers. Best Western Plus, just off of Interstate 30 near Cracker Barrel. Staying with us is always a plus. Best Western Plus in Greenville.
We are live from the Texan Lobby Studio at the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas. CTFM, Coffee, Tea, Friendly, and Me, brought to you each and every Wednesday by Hunt Regional Healthcare, and one organization that has made my life happy, Discount
Wheel and Tire.
That's right. You know, folks, the two organizations, Hunt Regional gives more because their
Yes.
patients deserve more, and at Discount Wheel and Tire, service, the bottom line.
That's
Bottom
right.
line. So what we've got right now is a young lady.
A
that,
young
we
lady,
know
for
her.
sure.
We've known her for quite some time.
Oh, yeah.
And she is in an organization that really takes care and has children in mind.
Oh, yes.
That said, and she has a guest, okay?
Yes,
Well,
she
that's
does.
Holly, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Nice
I
to
tell
see you, Holly.
just
Nice to see
wanted-
you.
Just excited that you are a part of an organization that cares about the community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why we're here.
That's
we
right.
work for the taxpayers, right? So
Right.
we're here to serve them. And we actually have a new addition to our team
That
that I'm
was-
really
you
excited to
introduced it.
announce.
All right.
So this is JC Walker. He's our new athletics
All right.
coordinator. So he's the face you're going to see out there at all the sporting events.
All right.
Oh, that's perfect. I
Now,
can see that.
Were you at the drive-in? Did you do the drive-in thing?
No, at that time I was doing an umpire clinic.
Umpire clinic, okay. All right, good. So you had the drive-in
We
movie.
did.
Right,
Yeah.
did you know about that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, that's drive-in movies, the cinema.
Yeah, we showed the new Space Jam.
Jam. The Legacy.
A new Legacy.
The new Legacy. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So it went good. It went good.
It went well.
And I understand that there were some hamburgers.
Oh,
there were some burgers. I might have
Were.
eaten one,
Were.
but yes, yeah. So we projected about 300, 350 people, and In-N-Out Burger came in, and they really just blessed us, and they donated 470 meals.
Wow. That's fabulous.
470.
And they're so good. Oh my gosh.
That's the only hamburger my wife will eat.
Really?
Really?
They're good.
I don't eat it. I don't eat hamburgers, and she does. We don't eat red meat. But when she needs a hamburger, I know where we're going. We're going In-N-Out.
Yeah. Every time you go by there's always cars.
Well, it's it's a great organization.
Yes.
That comes to our community.
Yes.
And is a part of this organization. That's great. That's great. So, I guess everybody was satisfied. Nobody missed a burger. Did you get a burger?
I did get a burger.
Okay, good. That's all.
Yeah,
good.
I did. No, I mean, they were still, like I said, we asked for 350 meals, and thankfully they brought extras, and they were still serving up until the time that the movie started. And, just, hey, make some more burgers. They really took care of us with that.
Oh, that's
And
wonderful.
Daisy, your position is one that you'll be at all the sporting.
Yes, sir.
That's baseball, soccer, whatever. Is the field, the baseball fields, they're ready to go? Everything is.
Well, not right now. They're still a little wet, but they're getting dried out.
Yeah, I knew I was going to say. It's been wet, but you're ready. Your spring. I didn't know that Sunday was the first day of spring.
Oh, I did.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, I did.
So you got spring events coming too. So.
Oh yeah, baseball, softball. We'll have kickball. We got adult softball running right now, so we got a lot going on.
And Jim, you've been in sports almost all your life, right? Yes, yes. He's very athletic.
Now, he was a neighbor, or?
Yes, his mom lives across the street from us.
Oh, okay, good.
So he kind of grew up with my boys.
Yep.
I can say that Greenville Parks and Rec.
Yes.
They do a lot. You guys do a lot for the community.
Right.
And we try to, as this news organization and radio, we try to let people know that, because there's always people going to say nothing to do in Greenville.
There's so much to do in
There is.
Greenville.
There is.
And Parks and Recreation is a part of that.
Yeah.
Right.
We have another movie coming up, April 9th. We're going to show the Lorax.
The what?
The Lorax. We're kind of trying to fit into the whole Arbor Day theme. If you haven't seen it, yeah.
Dr. Seuss.
Yes.
Dr. Seuss.
So
Okay.
it's a really fun movie. So that's April 9th. It's a Saturday. Come out to the sports park. And then we also have our big Easter extravaganza.
Oh, that's right.
yeah.
Yes, that's a big thing.
Yes. Okay, while we're in Easter,
Yes.
are you at the point where are we going to do the 4th of July thing again? Is it going to be?
We are having a Bottle Rocket Bash. It is going to be on July 4th, so it's a Monday.
It's a Monday.
It's a Monday. Take off work. Use your
You hear
vacation
that?
days if
Monday.
they schedule you.
Yeah. So everything's ready? Everything's ready?
Yep, we're getting all that rolling. We've got the fireworks. We are going to have a 5K in the morning. We're going to have all kinds of fun stuff there. We've got a band booked. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Wow,
Then
sounds like a lot of fun.
Did you hear a 5K run?
Yes.
In your bottle?
Hey, we also have a color run coming up.
A what?
A color run where they throw color at you, as you run through.
What?
Yeah, it's part of the Hunt County Festival of the Arts, May 7th.
Wait a minute.
How does that work?
So you wear white, and
Okay.
you get a
Okay.
white T-shirt. You get a whole kit of fun things, and then as you run through every mile you go through, there is going to be the 4-H is going to have 1 mile. I mean, we have volunteers for each one, and they are going to throw color powder at you. So at the end of the race, you're all colorful.
Oh, how
It's
nice.
a lot of fun.
How fun is that?
I won't be here.
Oh, well.
Yeah, our granddaughters graduated from college on that very day.
Oh, that's
nice.
important, though.
May 7th?
May 7th.
May 7th.
May 7th. Dad, I'd love to do that.
Yeah, I'll put you on the list for next year.
You need to put your white uniform on.
Yes, yes.
How far you had to go?
Well, we have a 5K. It's 3.11 miles, I think.
Okay.
And then we also have a fun run. That's 1 mile.
That's the fun run, where you get doused.
Well, both of them.
Oh, both of them.
The more you run, the more color you get.
That is
Okay, well, he can
that
walk,
is
though.
That's going to be a fun thing. That's
Oh,
gonna
that
be-
sounds great.
That's, and I know it's a part of what the organization does. They're constantly trying to come up with different activities
Yes.
for the community, and it's always been wonderful. Or what is the trout thing done? Is that
The trout
already-
bout? Yes, that already happened in January, but the police department is going to be putting on something coming up at the beginning of June, so I'll let them give more details on that.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
think they're doing catfish,
Oh,
but they are having a fishing event the beginning of June, so be on the lookout for that.
okay, good,
And then
good.
I guess Fishing Friday. That's
That's the police
done for Green.
department.
Is that?
Um,
It used to be. Well, it's
Did
the
we
police
used to do it?
department.
Okay.
Right. It is police department. So that's coming up.
Yes.
Fishing Friday.
They've got their own events.
Huh?
They're Parks and Rec. Let them do their own events. they've got a couple of things coming up.
Yeah, I know.
You got slides here. What are you
Slides.
talking about?
We have table tennis time Tuesday and Thursday evenings, so you can come play ping pong. We've got a couple ping pong tables in our game room. If you haven't been there, which I know you've been there,
Oh, yeah.
but we've got the pool tables, foosball. There's even video games hooked up. You know, lots
Oh,
of
wonderful.
fun
Yeah.
things. Our pool tables actually just got resurfaced, so they're nice and new and pretty.
Oh,
But we also have a new line dancing class coming.
oh,
So-
wow.
But
Line
it's
dancing, friendly.
But it's a workout class.
Oh, it's a workout.
So it's
that I would
A
like
workout
that.
class. Okay.
So it's
Well,
gonna
I
be
missed that.
fun. I'll sign you up for that one too.
You could just follow me, friendly. Just follow me.
Yeah.
Like you did in the Follies.
Yeah, but we've also got some dance classes coming up that you can register your kids for. There's ballet and contemporary. And then we have archery coming up in May.
Oh,
and
nice.
we are offering it for adults now. We haven't in the past, but we have a lot of adults that want to come and, you know, learn how to shoot as well. So that registration is open now. It's for the month of May. It's on Sunday afternoons, except for Mother's Day. We're not going to make
Yes.
anybody miss that. But it's a lot of fun. I've been out there. So they can see all of those programs on our website at greenvilletx.fun. It's not
Okay.
.com. We are fun. So go there and you can register for all of those.
All right.
It's probably a good thing that I'm not going to be there on the 7th because on the that's that Sunday is Mother's Day, isn't it? The
Yes, so
following-
it's the day before Mother's
So
Day.
I would probably be still colored. and I
Yeah,
had to go- I
yeah.
had to be-
That would be a little
It
embarrassing.
does wash off.
Oh, okay.
But
It washes off, friendly.
But you know, the first color run that I ever went to, I didn't think about it. They had all these stations where you could, you know, kind of get blown off to where you don't have all the powder on you. But I was like, oh, I'm not waiting in that line. And I went and got in my car that had white seats,
Oh,
cloth
no.
seats. So I learned the hard way.
Oh,
So if you, so I
Wow.
recommend bringing a change of clothes. If
Or a
you,
towel or something to
or
put on your
something,
seat.
yeah, because you
Right.
are going to be colorful. But it's a good thing. It's going to be
Is
fun.
it bright, like bright colors?
It is very
It's
bright
got
colors.
like neon colors.
Yeah, neon.
Bright. Oh,
Oh,
man, that's
yeah.
good. Yeah, that should, you know.
No, that's gonna go off good.
Laughter and fun.
Yes.
We need it back in our community.
Yes, we do.
We need it, and you guys are giving it. You know, you're giving the like what we were just talking about. And laughter is a good.
Oh,
is a
it's
good-
medicine.
oh,
It's medicine.
Good medicine. It's
Yeah.
good medicine. So, anything other than what we is like you'd like to say? Anything else about Archer?
I mean, with sports, we've got baseball, softball about to start. So if you want to go watch the adult softball games right now, they're Wednesday and Friday nights. And then
Wednesday and Friday.
Wednesday and Friday, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And then,
Co-ed's on Friday, men's is on Wednesday.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Good. Well, thank y'all.
Thank you
for
so
coming in.
much. You
having
gave
us.
us a lot of,
And we'll you'll come back and
Yes.
we'll be talking
We'll be
about
back.
another event.
yes,
That-
yes.
well,
Thank you
that
for all the
bottle
information. That's
that bottle
exciting
rocket
things
bash
coming
is
up.
always good. It's always good.
Yes.
We're coming back to CTFM right here at the Texan Theater Lobby Studio because our next guest, she's going to be talking about something that maybe you don't know about. Oh,
well, maybe.
Anyway, we're coming back. CTFM here at the Texan Lobby Studio. Y'all come back with us.
Every truck and SUV is on sale at Platinum Chevrolet.
New 2021 Silverados start at only $37,999, or choose from new 2021 Trailblazers and buy for under $20,000.
Don't miss Truck Month at Platinum Chevrolet.
The recipe for great food is simple. Make it fresh. Wings to Go in Greenville, where every order is a custom order made with fresh ingredients. Wings to Go, 7818 Wesley Street in Greenville. Simply great wings.
Need a part for the right price? Look for that red and blue sign. Henley Auto Supply at 1510 Stonewall. Over 800,000 CarQuest parts to choose from. Domestic, European, and Asian parts. Henley Auto Supply at 903-455-1969. 455-1969. Henley Auto Supply has the right part to keep your vehicle running. And backed by the best hometown service. Henley Auto Supply. Great people, great products, great prices. Henley Auto Supply and CarQuest.
And we are live from the Texan Lobby Studio at the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas. It is CTFM. Coffee, tea, friendly, and me, brought to you each and every Wednesday by Hunt Regional Healthcare, an organization that gives more because they know that their patients deserve more.
That's right.
And
discount meal, I'm tired.
folks, I'm telling you what, you gotta watch this show. You never know what.
You never know.
You never know. All right. Do you know about Switchblades?
No, I don't.
You don't know about Switchblades?
Do you?
What? Our producer is. So I'm gonna let Amanda. Would you tell us about Switchblades?
We are Switchblade Sisters. We're just a group of women that like to ride. We're all woman Moto Syndicate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no men allowed.
Awesome.
But our main goal is to support women-based charities since we are out here to empower women. So me and my co-founder, she couldn't be here today. She's got to work, Tiffany Griffin. We decided to go with Boles Home in Quinlan.
Okay.
All right.
We tossed around the ideal to maybe do a physical year with Boles.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then change a different year.
Yes.
But we just figured we need to build a relationship with Boles, better acknowledge the community about them, so we're going to stick with them.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Excellent. So
how did this
get
started?
How did it all get started?
Well, there's a group called Litas, and they are a well-known all-women's group too.
Litas?
Litas. The Litas. We had two ladies that were the original founder of the Dallas Litas. They formed that group.
Okay.
They wanted to do a little bit more than what they were doing within the Litas. They wanted to separate and make their own group, which was the Switchblade Sisters. And it goes back to a 1970s movie about some rowdy women. And they were the Switchblade Sisters. Wow. So this is just a hashtag that they've always used.
Okay.
So what better name to use once they started their own organization? So, and then they reached out to us, wanted us to be the founders for our group out here. Me and Tiffany started putting everything together last July. In November, we had our official launch. Last year, we did 2 events for Boles. One was, my dad passed away 11 years ago. And that's what made me want to be a biker. And he was a biker.
Okay. Right.
So we always did a memorial ride for him. And then we turned it into a poker run for my little brother.
Oh.
So he could benefit. Then whenever I started Switchblade Sisters and we did Boles, we still do the memorial ride, but now it's a poker run for Boles.
You still do the.
Okay.
We do it now for Boles.
For Boles? Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
whatever money we make off that day, all of it goes to Boles to benefit them.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And then we had a diaper run in December.
Now what now?
A diaper run.
Oh, okay. All right.
That was one of their biggest needs.
Yeah. And you say that you're all doing the same thing. Okay.
Different charities, though, within your chapter.
In your chapter, but you're a nonprofit.
Correct.
Are you a 501c3?
Correct.
Okay,
Right.
good.
And
so
how
is
many
Boles.
how many ladies are there in this?
Right now we're new because, like I say, we
Okay.
launched in November, so we're new. We've got North Dallas, Montecook, Lake Tawakoni.
Okay.
We do have a Huntsville, Alabama. Some girls have talked about starting one up in San Francisco. So we're slowly branching out.
Wow, that's great.
Wow, that's
so much. Sounds so exciting and fun.
It is.
You know, getting
It is.
Yes.
And so all of you ride.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what do you ride?
I ride a 2014 CVO Heritage Softail.
Wow.
I'm going to tell you what, I found out one thing about women
Yes.
that ride Harleys.
Yes.
They know about Harley.
They do, don't they?
Don't try to tell them that she don't know. She knows everything about that bike. Am I right? Yeah.
Majority of them do, yes,
The
sir.
majority of them do. But you know what? I've found that a lot of the women that I've met that are bikers, and I've met thousands. I'm really 100,000. And each time I meet one, they're just like real. They want to tell you about what they've got.
Yes.
They want to tell you about
Yes.
their Harley.
Well, it's an empowerment move for women.
Yeah, right.
Because men were strictly the bike riders back then, and there's so many women today that ride their bikes.
Right.
Yes.
Right. And it's a great therapy.
It is.
Yeah.
Great therapy. I'm not a
Yes.
bike. I did not run. I had a Vespa. That's as far as I ever got. But I have friends. We have friends. That's one thing that my wife Teresa, and when I don't want to get on my story, but in with what you're doing at Boles home, okay. How do they get in touch with you? If they need your service, how do they get in touch with you?
The people within Boles.
With Switchblade Sisters.
But who get in contact with me? Boles?
No,
Or,
how
if they
do
want
we
involved.
contact you? If you
Right.
We have a Facebook. It's
Okay.
Lake Tawakoni
Okay.
Switchblade Sisters, Moto Syndicate.
Lake Tawakoni
Switchblade Sisters.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a public page, and majority of all our events are on there.
Okay.
But we have a private page that's for the members only, and that's so whenever we do
Oh,
our
okay.
women only ride, because
Right,
our charity, it's going to be co-ed rides. You can bring your men on those.
Okay.
Okay.
I had something else.
Do what?
On my mind, but I had a question I was going to ask Amanda. Now, how long? Did we say how long you guys have been doing this? That's what I was going to ask you.
Me and Tiffany started getting our chapter rolling about July. We officially launched the name period in November. So
okay. So
not
really,
very long.
it hasn't been that long.
Hasn't
No,
been
ma'am.
that long. Oh, wow.
We're fresh.
And
Oh, that's exciting.
Do you find and see that, what Sheila and I have always thought, that the communities around here, especially Greenville,
Oh, yes.
is so giving. All
Yes.
these, in our county, I guess, because you're more out in the county than we are in Greenville. But is that true on y'all's organ? People want to help.
Learning.
You're learning.
And I think our name might veer some people off. Switchblade Sisters,
Right,
it's,
right.
It might be a little harsh.
Fun. When I first heard it,
Yeah.
I was so pleasantly amused.
Pleasantly amused.
But
Yeah.
when you hear that name, you really want to find out what this is all about too.
Well, I'll talk to you off camera, but we have another way that we can get your message out there also.
Okay.
But,
Yes.
when you do all of these, how many participants or how many riders usually
Get together.
get to be involved?
When
or
the
they're involved?
when the event's well known, you can have thousands.
Oh wow.
In Greenville?
Yes.
No,
Well,
and surround.
Just within any bike group.
Whoa, man,
Wow.
That's
Yeah. If it's well known, there's a lot of bikes that will show up. And
So-
that's what we're trying to aim for eventually
Okay.
for Boles.
And you have how many?
Right now we have 4 members in ours, but
Yeah.
I've learned country bikers are a little bit more cautious than the city ones, so they don't quite want to sign up yet. you
Okay.
know.
Okay.
A lot of
I see.
women bring drama, and a lot of them don't want that, so
Oh.
some are leery of it.
Okay.
But the name just
Yes,
is intriguing.
it is. It really is.
It is.
Yes.
So what's our time? We got time. She's got time for anything else? Huh?
6 minutes.
6 minutes? Oh, is there anything else? That,
Yeah, next weekend, April 2nd, we have a food drive coming up.
Okay.
We've already started collecting for Boles, but April 2nd, me and Tiffany will sit up at Walmart in Quinlan from 2 to 3, or 12 to 3, and maybe collect a little bit more from there. And as far as I know, the manager there, their fundraising stuff has started over for the physical year, so he's going to be able to help us as well.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good.
Excellent.
Yes, and that's going to be next Next
April
week?
2nd.
Oh, April 2nd.
Yep,
April
next
2nd.
Saturday.
Right
Walk.
after April Fool's Day. April Fool's Day. It's
on
the day
Friday.
before.
Yeah, the day
Yes,
before.
yes.
Right. And before that is,
Who's on first again?
yeah. Well, thank you.
Thank
for
you.
coming-
Yes,
coming
yes.
by. And,
Really, yes. I didn't really know anything about this, so it's really exciting that you're doing this, and especially for both school.
I thought it was going to be a lot of work
Yes.
at first. But the more I've done it, because like we're only supposed to have one charity event a year, at least one.
Okay.
This year we've got 4.
Oh, that's
just because I'm really
great.
getting into it. I sit at home, I work from home, so my mind's always wanting to do something. I can't sit still, so we've got 4 events this year for them.
Yeah, I have a husband like that.
Me
Can't sit
too.
still.
Let them know that right now, you let the guys ride with y'all once in a while.
Oh yeah, whenever it's a charity event, definitely co-ed is more than welcome. We want as many people there to help support everything
Oh,
we're
good.
doing. We're
Good.
not going to have too many female-only groups. I mean, I like riding with my husband.
So what color motorcycle do you have?
It is gold, pearl, and blue, but I
Ooh.
put crystals all on it. So now she
Oh,
sparkles
nice.
too.
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of shine.
Uh-huh. I am
Amanda,
that
thank
girl.
you. Thank
Yes.
you for coming in. And,
Yes. Nice
we'll
to
be-
meet you.
Maybe Sparky might get you on again, let you give us an update of what's
Yes.
going on.
Oh yeah.
All right, how much, we've got time for what? We don't have, folks, thank you, Sheila.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being
Oh,
our
well, thank you for
co-host
asking
today.
me.
Yes, and we have a great show today.
Yes.
At noon, Friendly Live at
Yes.
New York State for the show at noon, because it's awesome. She is coming, she's come back.
She has.
Oh, Genevieve Allen is going to be
Oh.
here. She's going to put on a show. That's that little cowgirl from Mount Pleasant.
Oh, she's good.
She's good. All right.
Yes.
Thank y'all so much. We'll be back next week right here at the Texan Theater Lobby Studio. And thank you, Barbara Haran. And remember,
Yes.
keep it in your boot.
Thank you.